This is a review on increasing and decreasing functions. If you want to follow along on your own notes, it was from 2.2, and this is an example on temperature throughout the morning. Notice if you read through this, it starts at 8 a.m., so whenever you see 0 right there on the bottom axis, that's referring to 8 o'clock. So this is like 9, 10, 11, 12, and so on. So that's like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock p.m. And that's 8 a.m. So read through that paragraph right there and that'll make sense. It's just time since 8 o'clock and how the person's temperature fluctuated. So if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you see it went down, then it went up, and then it leveled off. So all we need to do is be able to talk about how it's increasing and decreasing. So let's ignore for a minute the 8 a.m. stuff, and let's just talk about that x-axis, because that's all that matters in terms of increasing, decreasing. So is it going down? Is it going up? Where on the x-axis? So I would say from here to there, it's decreasing, and from here to here, it's increasing, and that's it. You just got to note it, although everyone's seeming to note it incorrectly. So decreasing is from 0 to 3, and increasing, change to green so it matches, from 3 to 5, and that's it. You can make it more formal by doing set notation right there, but I don't really care about that. You don't have to do that. So, all right, let's look at another example, but I bet you get the general idea. So here are two graphs, and you got to say where it's increasing and decreasing. I might also throw in the min and max, because some people were confused on that too, but it's just a coordinate where it's low and high. So I'm going to mark in red where it's decreasing. So I scan it left to right, and it's going down and going down. And then it's going up there to there. And that's it. I think people are overthinking this, because it's really just read it left to right, where is it going down and where is it going up. So decreasing it has no bound on the left, so negative infinity up to 0. See, it turns at 0. It starts going up. But then it starts going down again at 2 and then forever. I am only looking at the x-axis. So sure, the y-axis tells you if it's going up and down, but in terms of reference, I'm only looking at the x-axis. So for increasing, see if you can beat me to writing it. Hit pause and write it, or whatever you need to do. All right, looks like it starts going up at 0 and then stops at 2. And that's part A. All right, part B, even simpler. It is only going up from there to there. Yes, it is constant right here, but I don't really care about that. So we're going to ignore the constant. It's not going down ever. So it's only going up, and I would say increasing zero to infinity. And that's it. Hopefully that makes sense. Oh, by the way, let's talk min and max real quick. Very simple. So on A, it has a minimum right there and a maximum right there. And on B, it has a minimum right there. And you just write it down. So min is at 0, 0. And max is at 2, 4. And on B, it has a minimum at 0, 0 and no max. Technically, it's called a relative min and max because technically A does not have a min or a max because it goes forever up or down and down, but it's a relative. So if you're being picky, I guess I should write that. But I don't really care about that. You don't have to write that. And same with B. Well, no, B it is a minimum because it's never ever lower than that. But there you go. Hopefully it makes sense. See y'all in class.